Hello everyone and welcome to a strange interlude setup here for Outer Wilds. My name is Matt Bowyer. This is going to be the preamble for episode 16, I believe. So, I don't have any idea. So, I did an hour and a half to almost 2 hour long recording on Saturday. I'm recording this on Sunday. And for some reason, a lot of it got corrupted in a very hitchy fashion. There's one bit at the end, which is going to be correct and fine, but I'm going to show you what I found before then, and then fix the lead-in to that part. What I had been focusing on, I can't remember if I said this, I need to get a warp core. That's what I've said. So to do that, I've been attempting to get to the black hole lab, I think it's called here. I'm hoping this video is going to come out okay. Something about the black hole here is what was making it be a problem. Anyway, let me show you what I found that took me legit like 2 hours. So, first thing, we're here, Brittle Hollow. That's where stuff is. We're not going to click on this yet. It's not important. There's probably spoilers in there. I have the suit on. I have the suit on. Okay. So, we spend about an hour and a half trying to find a way in here. I need to go where this would have taken me, and where this is taking me back out of, which isn't great. What you have to do, pro tip, is you have to go literally everywhere in the Northern Glacier, it feels like. What I had done is I was just running around, trying to find, get far away. Please don't blow up my ship. I need that for later. Go far away. And then look back and try and find something. See if there's a way in. Because it's not at the Southern Glacier. Because that's just the way to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And the solution to this, I figured, could not be wait for part of the ground to break, ride that in, and then jump off at the last second. That's not the way. I'm not going to tell you that is not a way you can do it, but it's not the way the game actually expects you to do it. I landed here and went, what's this? No joke. Follow this down. And we are inside. We are inside the Hanging City. We're gonna rediscover all this stuff together. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he's taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. find somewhere to put this. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? I want to say again how amazing I find this scroll system. Let's do solution 1 first. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said a good many of my perished there. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil and Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. We used to play there when we were children. What we learned from that fossil could theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Let me tell you, it's terrifying. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Even if it no longer functions, the old core can be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. So we can repair it. Black hole to create a new one. Use the Black Hole Forge. It's the safest path for our clan. It's the safest, the best. Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. But Poke was apprenticed to a Nona who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. They believe they can do it. And then go to the controls, because as you see here, the forge is down at the bottom, and you can't get to it. Or the forge is somewhere. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. But if you do this, and you raise it up, well, you'll see. You'll see. Right now, we have to get out of here. And I'm real good at getting lost on my way out. This is not... The place I'm going right now is where I went first a couple dozen times, it felt like. I don't know if any of those made it into a working video or not. Take me up. Faster. Back to the ship. It's fine. That is bound to happen. It happens to the best of us. And then to me as well. Alright. Now we're going to the Ash Twin. Because they already said that they... How close is the sun? Sun's further away, so we're good. This is correct. This is too fast. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. We're good. We're good. There's a tower here that we need to go to. The tower is going to connect us back. Waha! Game really liked that. Ow. It's fine. Am I clear of that? I'm gonna say no. I'm clear of it now. Repair. Nothing got damaged. Everything is great. I don't remember which tower it is. I didn't check that. I'll just take them all, I guess. We made really good time, actually. So let's just jet around a bit. I'm in orbit. I'm this silly all the time. This is just fulfilling what got corrupted. Oh boy. Okay, so that's the sun station. I think we all learned that together. That's not important right now. Okay, is it this one? I don't remember. I should have checked this, but I didn't. And we're just all gonna have to deal with that. I'll know it once I go inside, actually. Because I was looking at the video. I just wasn't looking at anything. I wasn't looking at the entrance. I should stop using up all my fuel. But turns out, I'm kind of capable of doing that. Alright. Ah, that's a spiky death. I'm not here for the spiky death. I'm using up all of my fuel. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be a door. I just don't remember if it's a working door or not. Oh, it's kind of me. Hi. Hi. I'm shrinking. Ow. That's real dumb. Alright. No, it's Timber Hearth. I think it's this one. I think it's this one because it had lights heading down. But it didn't activate then. So let's find out if this is in fact the giant steep one. So each one of these towers links to another warp elsewhere in the world. In the galaxy. I feel like that was pretty clear before the point of this video. Gosh. It's a big angry sun. Please don't warp me yet. Hi, Phantom Moon. Bye, Phantom Moon. Phantom Moon might be my favorite thing in this game. Okay, we're here. So, and that one warps underneath. There's the black hole. Let's not look at it again in case it screws up my recording. We are here at the Black Hole Forge. I came here first and spent a long time trying to figure out what was supposed to be here. But you have to go in up top first and lower the forge so you can get inside. And then you're in. Where am I taking this first black hole core? Where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. White hole cores are for the 6 warp receivers. Each warp tower leads to a different planet, so it'll be a greater pain in your cervical spine. I don't remember where the projection stone goes. Kindly tune the alignments on each black hole core as I finish them. The schematic on the floor shows which warp tower aligns with the astral body. The schematic shows the 6 towers on Ash Twin are being tuned to only 5 alignments. Is that a mistake? That's correct. For these alignments, we decided to treat the Hourglass Twins as a single astral body. If it helps, you can imagine the Hourglass Twins as aligning with themselves. Have you seen Phlox's tower designs, the High Energy Lab on Twin? Yep. Speed deliveries to Ash Twin. I've tuned the first black hole core to activate when its warp tower aligns with Brittle Hollow. Before anyone comments, yes, I'm aware there's distance between Yarrow and I. See the signs of all of their work. And this is just the names, but you can see here which one goes where. What it looks like from the outside. Let's take this upstairs. So we're almost... But... as you can see, there are no warp cores here. I have good news. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ash Twin project. No, it isn't. Everything well at the forge. Durability can still be improved. I need more time. The advanced warp core is at the heart of the Ash Twin project. How do we get to the core of the Ash Twin project? In desperation. In the need, yes, in the need to get here. In the need to get here. We tried something. I also need to not be in here anymore. Okay. Whoa. What? Oh, it must have been perfectly aligned. Okay. The next warp I take, I'm going to cut back to the original recording. As soon as I am back there, we'll be back at the what I was recording at the time. Because that part, fortunately, came out okay. Because if this tower goes to there, to the Ember Twin, what happens here? What happens here with the broken ceiling? There's still a floor here. It's still on. Where does it go? This syncs up well because I was also running out of time. Brittle Hollow, Dark Bramble. Giant steep. The sound approaches. Does it? I think so. Gosh. I legitimately hope I have enough fuel for this. If not, I'm still going to cut it here. Alright. After the warp, after what happens here, we'll be back in the original recording. Whoa! Oh my god, it worked! .10 minutes, 36 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber hearth memory statue. I'm the timber hearth. My other friend is it. 12 minutes until end of cycle transmission. That's what the viewpoint is always sending me. I'm in the center. I'm in the center. Today we finish the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I can still hardly believe Remy's hypothesis was true. Oh my god. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Steep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The cores could have been forged faster because Cassava worked up to this as for updates. The important point is that we are all connected to the Ash Twin now, so I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, would one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? There are so many messages here. The memory statues are finished today and they're truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Nadea have worked hard on the sun station, and at last it is complete. This planned structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which in turn will supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. I'm one of the masks. One of my other friends is one of the masks. What's the third mask? Is the probe? Did it say the probe was linked to one? Is the probe alive? God, I hope not. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin Project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude while a supernova is still our only viable option. Easier expressed than accomplished. I do think time is stopping when I'm reading. That's what I want. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We can still create a supernova, don't lose hope. If we're only unable to power it, perhaps there's another way. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Timber hearth. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, I know. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin Project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the core, we'll need to check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. It's exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Keep in mind, if my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you could. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the core could lead to disaster. There's so many. Brittle Hollow. I have good news. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ash Twin Project. No, it isn't. Nothing well to forge. She's just nervous. The durability. I remember this. I read this. Probe tracking module projection stone. Oh my, this is... The Ash Twin Project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? The probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. Now we're worried about it breaking. I've installed the masts inside the Ash Twin Project. Observed. They will not pair until the project succeeds. Activate an equipment failure. If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be impossible. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to be permanently unaware of the problem. What's this? Artificial gravity control. Hang on, what's this say? You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin Project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. I have it. I have to go quickly. No. Not yet. Wait. Oh no. I've got to put it back in. This is one of the ways of ending it. I'm gonna get a game over. There's not gonna be another loop. Oh no. I went too early. I have to... Oh no. Put me back down! Put me back down! Put me back down! I screwed up. I'm so sorry. There's no time. It's gonna blow up first. I didn't mean to. I timed it wrong. Timed it wrong. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? I don't have 22 minutes. The music's still playing. I have to try. Oh my god, I have to try. Where's Brittle Hollow? Not Brittle Hollow. The Dark Bramble. Go. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. I should have waited. I'm getting such anxiety from this music. I don't think there's enough time. Unless I slow down the process, there isn't enough time. If I did, I know what to do. I'm carrying the core. The project is off. If I fail here, it's all over. Well, I guess if I fail here, I've already stopped it. Okay. Alright, straight shot. Go big. Oh god. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Don't touch anything. Don't shoot anything. Just hold steady. Hold steady. Just let it coast. Maybe the sun station shot is just... it's speeding up the whole process. What fired it to begin with? Maybe I'm gonna find the answer to that out. I'm really quite afraid. I think I'm at the point where I can safely start moving. Yeah. I can hear breathing and I don't like it. I've put everything together. Don't touch anything. I've had to stop myself from pressing the scout button by accident. But there's the ship. Go into here, and then I don't think I have to... I think I can actually pilot. Yeah. The music's still playing. I'm carrying the warp core. This feels like life is strange. I have my suit on. We didn't do it. Game over. At least I assume this is game over. I'm pretty sure I just ruined everything. I can't... Where do I go? You are dead.